Okay, everybody. Sixth time is the charm for this. Um, so back on the Normandy, after being on the Citadel, becoming a Spectre, I have to go back to the Citadel, speak with Samash Bhatia with Ashley and my squad, and then after that, we're going to be getting on to our missions. I don't know who I'm going to go for first, if I'm going to go to Pharos, Noveria, or go and get Liara. I'm probably going to get Liara because getting her at the start of the game makes it easier to level up her abilities. If you're going to romance her or Ashley, whichever one, uh, then it's also better to start doing that towards the beginning of the game, because then you have to figure out and calibrate all that other discussion and talking with them. So without further ado, let's get into it. Take Garrus and Ashley.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
And I'm currently playing with controller. It's a lot easier to play this game with mouse and keyboard, and plus my keyboard is a mechanical keyboard, so
in
it makes
breaking
a lot of
news,
noise.
Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
I do have my chat box off in both my videos. However, I will still see your chats show up on my screen, and I will get to them eventually when I see them. So don't fret. Walk into a wall.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime.
Wait, the 212? Your wife was serviceman Nirali Bhatia. I'm Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. I served in her unit.
Chief Williams, it is a pleasure. Nirali spoke of you with great respect.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Mr. Bhatia. Nirali was a good woman. What can we do for you?
I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
Can you guys hear me on TikTok? I wonder. Hang on a minute. Hmm. Close that. So basically, I'm dropping frames right now. Then you should be able to hear me, right? I have no idea. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go test something. You might hear an echo here in a minute. Hello? Yeah, there we go. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Wonder why I'm dropping frames though. Can I see myself?
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the Diplomatic Corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I'm out there fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
At least I'm hoping it does. I don't normally stream on shorts anyways. I'm trying just to stream on TikTok, regular YouTube, and Twitch. So I'm hoping... Yeah, there it went.
Welcome to the Presidium.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Samesh, I don't know if this helps, but your wife, Nirali, loved you very much. She missed your cooking, and she played recordings of you every night before she went to sleep.
I know, Miss Williams. But thank you. It's nice to hear it again.
Okay, now I can believe we can go back to the Normandy and carry on with our missions. All the way back to CSEC. I'm hoping I fixed my FPS problem.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
just love how beautiful this game is. Oh. Inspect the Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Go back and start playing Tyrex's stream in the background. It's muted, but I also like watching her streams a lot too.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Try to get up closer to my mic. See if that helps. Alright, now that it's in the green, it should be fine. I hope. handling and the driving of this thing is a menace. Yeet. Never thought I'd hear those words come out of my mouth. I guess it was worth it. Out of grenades. Knew it should have brought Tally. decryption. Yeah, decryption. Alright, Chris. This increases health, it grants immunity, but this also regenerates that, but this gives assault training gives me melee damage. Excuse me, guys. But I also need charm, so I'll do talents. Gotta do a Paragon option. Some Spectre training. Ashley is usually my all-around person. First soldier. That's also what I'm playing in my playthrough right now as a soldier, so 2 soldiers. There we go. Oh crap. I'd get it eventually. I also try to collect all the things that are on a planet. Just to help with achievements and everything. I think that ought to help with my mic just a little bit. I think I'm going to turn down the music just a little bit. I'll go with 70%. Or 65. Probably 65. Yeah, it's not as loud. Electronics are too low. Oh no. Oh well. Yeah, some of you could say I could go back to the ship and get Tali and come back, but I'm not gonna do that. We have other priorities like trying to get to Liara. Let's see here. That's the Banshee 1 that I have. Feature 1. So, 2 damage organics. No. Synthetics, yes. But I also love the whole chemical rounds, though. Chemical rounds work.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Automated distress beacon. Take Rex for this. Those of you on TikTok, you can always watch me on Twitch or YouTube. My Twitch is Reaper 103198, and my YouTube is Timothy Shamlee. That is with a CHAMLEE. Yeah, I need to change my YouTube name. But other than that, all my videos before this live video are found on my YouTube. So you can rewatch my past streams on Twitch of other games that I have played. Electronics are too low. No, luckily I have unallocated points to give out. Electronics are still too low. Okay. There's one shot. It's probably like matriarch writings or Maturian insignia. Or it could be credits or something like that. I can't remember which one it was. position myself. Okay. Let's begin. Gonna save it. Because of that. I really hate Thresher Malls.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Kahoku's command. He'd want to know what happened here.
Still have the sniper rifle. Really wish I could destroy that thing. At least the Thresher Maul is dead. Let's find this anomaly. Now that we know what happened to his man, we can return to him on the Citadel. It's basically what this game is mostly about. It's a back and forth between Citadel, back to the Terminus systems, back to the Citadel. Unless you just want to do the whole, 3 main missions, then your little side mission that you have to do. So let's go back to the Citadel and tell Admiral Kahoku what happened to his men. Like I said, today we're just doing maybe some. Probably gonna do 1 main mission, then a couple of these little side missions that I have in my journal. And by a couple, I mean there's a couple.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I also have to be careful when I come back to the Citadel every now and then because a person from the Alliance will be sitting right here waiting to ambush you.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
I mean, I understand they didn't want to start a war with the Terminus systems, but still. Embassies for a minute, and then we'll go to the Citadel Tower.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Because while I was there at that pirate base, I have some evidence here against Nassana.
I know you. You're Commander Shepard, the human Spectre. Is there something I can do for you?
You're Nassana, right? I ran into your sister, Dahlia. It didn't end well for her.
What? Are you saying she's...
Dahlia's dead, Nassana, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it?
You wanted your sister dead?
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits. But I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Looky there, I leveled up.
to be your guide.
Haven't found that dude's brother yet. I'll find him later.
No, I'm waiting to... Commander, any word on my missing men?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a Thresher Maw.
A Thresher Maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a Thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the Thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Don't mind me, guys. I'm just going in here and... Alright, I think that is fixed. Let's see if Conrad is back. I doubt he is. Yeah, he ain't back yet. Usually it takes him a while. Let's go back to CSEC and go back to the Normandy. And eventually back to the system where Liara is at.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
I just now realized my character has a big forehead when he turns a certain direction.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Go down here and talk to my crew, get some conversations going. Let's see if they'll allow it.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Okay. Let's go and try to talk to Rex, Garrus, and Tali.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
I'll talk to Ashley.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit?
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
Excuse me for a minute, chat.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make
Trying to
noise,
multitask
they don't even
here.
breathe.
Sir, they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Let's go talk to the requisition officer.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods,
apologize
I'm
if
out
you
of
hear
a
me mouth
job.
breathing.
Let's see what you've got.
Like I said,
You bet, Commander.
trouble with my sinuses. Sell junk? I don't have any junk to sell. There we go. So everything that is level 1, usually I actually don't sell it because I usually dismantle it for Omnigel.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay, chat, I'll be right back. I have to go order dinner. Okay, guys, I've got to go. I'm gonna save it here and be back on in a few minutes. Catch y'all later.